Hello everybody, my name is Talos and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Skies of Arcadia. In the last episode, we had raided a ship of the Valen Imperial Armada and rescued a strange girl named Fina from on board. In this episode, we will be talking to Vice's father about said girl, but before we do, let's explore a bit of the Blue Rogue's little hideout here. This is where we store most of the loot from our raids. Later we'll separate the stuff that we want to keep and what we want to sell, as any good pirates do. On sailboats, ropes are good for just about everything. Having good, strong ropes can mean the difference between life and death. And I just wanted to take a moment to just sort of appreciate all these models that they made for this game. I know it's not impressive by today's standards, but I'm not sure what year this came out in, either 1999 or 2000. This was still sort of the infancy of 3D gaming, so it's definitely an impressive technical feat. Let's check in this room. Oh, we have a cutscene. Cheers! Look, look, look. To miss the gunner. Haha. Loka sure does hit the spot, Captain. Well, I misread that. Captain Dine really does know how to pick his lokat berries. This stuff is good. Patch the deckhand. It seems a while since we've taken over an Armada flagship. We deserve to take a little break now and then. Remember, kids, drink responsibly. Mabel the Raider. Should you be sitting here drinking I'm just gonna call it Loka. With the rest of us when you've got a beautiful, hardworking wife waiting for you at home? Hey, there's nothing wrong with relaxing with friends after a hard day's work. My oh my, this place sure is full. Fina, this is our tavern. They serve all kinds of drinks here. Nectars, juices, Loka. Excuse me, what exactly is Loka? What? Fina, you really don't know what Loka is? Well, I don't know exactly, but it appears to be a really good tasting drink of some kind. Everyone seems to be drinking it so fervently. It must be delicious. You want to share a bottle of Merloka with us? It's made from locat berries and moonstones. It's just a juice, but it tastes great. No. We don't have time to just sit around right now. We have to go talk to the captain. Why? Are we not supposed to be here? Well, the captain is always getting on our case for being late and stuff. I really don't want to get into any more trouble today. Yeah, my dad can get pretty worked up when he's mad. We wouldn't want him to have a heart attack now, would we? You're so mean to your dad. You know that, Vice? Come on, we should probably get going. Your dad's waiting for us. Actually, I didn't know this. You could trigger this when I went straight to Vice's dad's office after we disembarked from the ship. Heh. It's been a long time since I've seen the Valens get their butts beaten that badly. Good job, Vice. And while I'm in such a good mood, I think I'll go to the training center above ground and have myself a good workout. You're the first visitor we'd had in a long time. Make yourself at home, miss. And don't be afraid to ask for anything you need. We Blue Rogues are friend to any traveler of the skies. Well, if you're an armed traveler with gold, it's a different story. Plundering treasure is fine, but just once I'd like to have a well-built, handsome young man as a treasure instead of the usual. Of course, if I did that, I'd be just like a black pirate instead of a blue rogue. Oh well, I suppose that means it's off limits. Yay, slavery. No, but what's this right here? We took this armor from a Valen vessel a long time ago. Looks like someone had a little fun drawing on it. Looks much better now. Can I... Aw, I wanted to see what... I can't do first person mode here. Wanted to see what it looked like. What's up? No, I don't... I can't interact anything there. Okay. Let's continue our way upward. What do you have to say, good sir? Bend the lookout. My job is to guide the Albatross into the underground entrance so it can dock in the harbor safely. We use flag signals to communicate to each other over vast distances. Right now I'm coordinating the loading of supplies onto the Albatross. From what I understand, that's an actual technique they used back in the day, like, to communicate from ship to ship. Which I think is pretty cool. Landis the Navigator. Hooray, we're home. You know, there really isn't anything else quite like the feeling you get when you reach your home port. Yeah, I get that. It's always nice to get home after a long trip. Okay, now I think... Yeah, okay, yeah, this is the store. Zach the weapons merchant. Come right in. This is the weapon and armor shop. Sorry, but I'm going to have to charge you even if you are a fellow air pirate. I have to go to a lot of trouble to get my stock. Let's see what you have. Can buy. We got pirate cutlass, and yeah, I'm gonna. My philosophy in games is to always sort of go with offense before getting new armor. Do I really not? Huh. Thought I had more. Oh well. I guess we'll just have to come back. What do you have to say, Zach? Most weapons are forged out of moonstones. Well, it's not the only thing used, but it's one of the main materials. And since weapons are made of moonstones, they can be affected by other moonstones if used properly. To learn all the details, ask at the training center that's located above ground. We shall do that when we get there. Thanks for stopping by. And let's talk to this woman. Aaron the item merchant. Oh, hello, Vice. Do come in. See anything you want to buy? Unlike spells that require MP, if you have a healing crystal, you can recover your HP anytime and any place. Some of the tougher air pirates refuse to use them to save themselves, but I say it never hurts to play it safe. I completely agree, which is why I'm going to buy some more. No, we don't need that many. 2. Thanks for stopping by. Come again. We shall. Okay, yeah, let's head up this. Head up the ladder. I don't think this place is ADA compliant. Looks like the barracks here. Matthew the deckhand. I haven't been home in such a long time. Please, just let me sleep. That is a mood. If I can get the camera to cooperate. Okay, let's head into Vice's, or I'm sorry, Dine's office. That's his name. Vice and Ica reporting for duty, and we've brought Fina like you requested. You're a little late. I'll let it slide this time. Come on over. Young lady, I am Dine, the captain of the Blue Rogues. There are a few questions that I want to ask you. Will you answer them for me? Of course. I've been sailing for a long time, but I've never come across anyone wearing clothes like yours. What country are you from, and why are you traveling alone out there? Let's defend Fina. She seems like a good sort. Dad, you're worrying too much. Fina is just a normal girl. Vice, even though I am your father, I am also the leader of the Blue Rogues. Therefore, it is my duty to not only protect the safety of my family, but the safety of my crew as well. If the girl's a danger of any sort to you or any of my men, I cannot let her live.
Huh?
But... Fina, it is your turn to speak. Fina, I cannot say. Why is that? Is it because we are air pirates? Don't you trust us? No, that has nothing to do with it. I thank you with all my heart for saving my life. But I cannot tell any living soul about the purpose of my quest, even if it means sacrificing my own life. I have no intention of endangering any sort of your lives. If you believe anything that I say, please believe this. All right then. Looks like I lost this one. I understand your dilemma, and I can see in your eyes that you are true to your word. Although we're air pirates, we also have a strong sense of honor. You do not need to divulge the details of your quest. Understand that you now have my trust. Be careful that you do not lose it.
Thank you so much.
Captain Dine, thank you kindly. I will not disappoint you. Vice, Aika, bring the girl, Fina topside, and give her a tour of the village.
Yay!
Now that's more like it. Way to go, Dad. You're the best. It's not Dad, it's Captain, I swear. How many times do I have to remind you? You're excused. Don't be late for dinner. Yes, sir. Like that one joke, call me whatever you want, just don't call me late for dinner. Do you have anything else to say? Now listen up, Vice. There are times when something other than brute strength or sharpness of mind is in demand of a man. Sometimes you have to have a firm grasp of the entire situation at hand. That's when you need to learn how to be a swashbuckler. People will notice how you behave in various situations, and you'll begin to earn a reputation based on those actions. That's why you need to try and be as adventurous as possible, without forgetting your leadership responsibilities, okay? What does... I just want to check that. It's the flag of the Dine family. I've always liked this design. It just says Blue Rogues to me. It's a classic. Oh, so it's a family crest. Interesting. It's full of my old man's books and other things that he's picked up on our raids. Wonder how old some of the stuff actually is. These boxes contain all the good loot from all our recent raids. My dad always takes the good stuff. Well, I suppose he is the captain. Yeah, that is fair. That he gets first dibs on stuff. Anyway, let's head up topside. Luke the Raider. Captain Dine said the girl, Fina, is permitted to wander freely throughout the island, so I unlocked the door. Also, there are 2 treasure chests in the underground port containing emergency supplies somewhere. You might want to look for them. We'll definitely keep an eye out for them. Let's head on out. Ooh, a secret door. Vice, go on ahead. I have to stop by my house for a second. Why? What's wrong? I just want to freshen up. Don't worry, I'll catch up with you guys in a few minutes. See you at your house. And here we are. And breathe in that beautiful sky. I know this is like PS1 era graphics, but I still think it's beautiful. Barbara. It's every air pirate's dream to be a swashbuckler, but you have to do more than sail to become one. You have to live as one, in both your actions and your words. Only true swashbucklers can become great leaders. Oh, hey there, Vice. I heard you guys rescued a girl from the Valens. Yep. Let me introduce you to her. Hello, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Fina. I'm very grateful for all the hospitality everyone's been showing me. Well, well. Aren't you just the sweetest little thing? Well, Fina, it's our pleasure. Just relax and make yourself at home, okay? I just realized your name is Marth. I thought it was Martha. No, you're apparently... Nice catch, Vice. I get... Wait, go back. I swear that said Marth for a second instead of Martha. What is it? Please do not step on the garden. Vegetables are an important source of nutrients for sailors. Everyone takes great care to make sure and grow them properly. Yeah, I don't want to get scurvy or something. I wonder if modern day sailors get scurvy at all. Let's talk to these kids. Vice, whenever I go sailing on a ship, I always get sick and sometimes I even throw up. Does that mean I can't become a sailor? Of course you can be a sailor. Sure you can be a sailor. I used to get airsick all the time when I was little. And after a while, you just sort of stop throwing up. Your body gets used to it. Okay, I'll do my best. I'll throw up how many times it takes. I can become a sailor. Good words of encouragement. Pow! 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 Well, it's adorable. Oh my. Quiet, Pow. I told you not to bark at guests before, right? Pow! Pow! Don't be mean to him, Vice. I'm sorry. He took me by surprise. He's actually really cute. I guess on your island you live with other animals. Yeah, I guess you don't have pets from where you come from. Well, no, not really. Is it that unusual? I'm so sorry. It's just that everything seems so different here. Did we talk to you yet? Jimmy. Hey, Vice, we're playing hide and seek. You want to play with us? You can find all three of us and Pow. I'll tell you a secret. Alright, let's play. Hide and seek, huh? Alright, I'll play. Yay! Alright, you're it then. When we say we're ready, you have to come and look for the three of us and Pow. Alright, we're ready. Come and find us. Okay. Hide and seek. Oh, there's one. I can't believe you already found me. Thought I had a perfect hiding place. But if you don't find all of us, we still win. Okay, 1 down, 3 to go. Okay, where would I be hiding? Nope. Oh, found another one. Oh no, you found me. I was sure I'd be safe here. 2 down, 2 to go. Move the camera around. Around here. Oh, there's another one. Oh no, you found me. I knew I should have hidden somewhere else. Just 1 more to go. Oh, that was easy. This is our well. It's actually valuable to us here on Pirate Island. Actually, one time when we were still kids, Ica fell inside the well. No, not the well, Vice. Oh, there you are, Pow. Next time you should hide in a better place, okay? Pow, Pow! I can't believe you found us all. Oh well, a promise is a promise. I'll tell you a little secret. You know the bookshelf in Captain Dine's room? I think that there's some sort of secret to it. I was looking for a book in there one day, and when I leaned on the bookshelf, it sort of moved a little funny. Maybe you should check it out. That we shall. There's one other secret I want to check out here. This stone tablet here. We check it with A, and it's a secret door. Secret door, secret door, secret door. Not sure if you've seen that. It's a reference to, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Received Moonberry 1. I actually don't remember what that does. An edible fruit fertilized. Eating it will enable you to learn a technique. We can't eat it for whatever reason. Maybe it's just one of those things we have to use later when we learn its true purpose. Okay, let's go back and check that secret bookshelf real quick in Dine's office. Come on, stupid camera. I mean, I am going to be forgiven in that regard, given that, again, 3D gaming was still in its infancy when this game came out. Which I don't really feel it's fair to judge it by modern gaming standards. Let's go check out that secret door. What's this? The bookshelf seems a little loose, and I can hear the sound of wind coming from behind it. There we go. Secret shelf. No, don't. Vice, go back. I didn't mean to. Goodness sake. Okay, let's go down the ladder and see what goodies await us. Long ladder. Okay, where... Oh, there it is. Received 150 gold. Nice. Not a lot, but it's some decent pocket change. Climb up the ladder again. Don't mind me, Dad. I'm just stealing from your secret stash. Okay, let's head on back top side of the island. Wonder how these islands float. I'm sure there's some degree. I'm not sure if it's magic or electromagnetism. And here we are back topside. I actually don't know what's in here. Oh, this is the dojo place that we heard about. Timus the Gunner. Hey there, Vice. Would you like to give me a few pointers on hand-to-hand combat? Sure, let's for folks that don't know. Actually, could you teach me about combat tactics? I think I need a few pointers. Okay, well, the first thing you need to learn how to use effectively in battle is your party spirit. You can think of spirit as your entire party's fighting energy. You can use it up whenever you cast spells or use super moves. During a battle, everyone in your group uses the same pool of spirit points. That means that you can have some, like let's say Aika for instance, focus and gain spirit points for the rest of the party. And then you, Vice, can use those spirit points to unleash a powerful super move. Just remember, strategy is the key here. And another thing, you can use your spirit points all you want. You'll regain a little bit at the beginning of every round. So go ahead and use your super moves as often as possible. It will make your battles much easier. What can you tell us about weapons? That's right, and because of that, assigning different colored moonstones to your weapons will change their properties. A weapon modified by red moonstone has the powers of fire, and a weapon modified with a yellow moonstone has the powers of lightning. By knowing your enemy's weaknesses and using the color of your weapon wisely, you may be able to do greater damage to your enemies. We're good. No, it's okay, I think I know enough to be alright. Heh, sure, I suppose the best way to learn is to get into a real battle situation. Anyway, well, I hope you actually do know what you're doing. Famous last words, Boris the Gunner. If you can learn to use your magic and super moves skillfully, your fights will be a whole lot easier. I can teach you the basics on how to use these if you want. Tell us about magic. Essentially a kind of power drawn directly from the different moons, right? I suppose that's the easiest way to put it, but one thing you need to remember is that the true power behind magic is your own party spirit. Spells only take up 1 MP every time you cast one, however each spell takes a different amount of spirit points to cast. So it's safe to assume that the more spirit points a spell requires, the more powerful it is. In other words, since you're going to use 1 MP to cast a spell anyway, you might as well cast the spell that uses the most spirit points. Since your spirit points regenerate a little bit at the beginning of each round, it's more efficient to use as much as you can. Magic is divided into 6 different types. You can gain experience in a type of magic depending on what color you assign to your weapon. So if you want to learn a specific color of magic, you should change the color of your weapon to that color. Tell us about super moves. Can you tell me anything about super moves? What exactly are they? To put it simply, there are special techniques. Some of them are attacks, some of them are defensive techniques, and some can even heal your party. But unlike magic, super moves are unique to each person. Also, they don't use up MP, but instead use up a lot of spirit points. They are quite powerful, but since they take up a lot of spirit points, you need to learn how to use them effectively as possible. Oh, and one more thing. If you ever come across a fruit called a moonberry, consider yourself lucky. If you eat a moonberry, you can learn all sorts of super moves. Some techniques require more moonberries than others, so use them wisely. I actually just found some moonberries, so now we know what they're used for. That's alright, I think I know enough to be alright. Alright then, but just remember, it never hurts to ask a question. If you can't figure something out, just come back here, okay? Good words to live by if you're not sure about something. I was always afraid asking, questions when I was younger because I think people would assume that I'm stupid. Oh, welcome back, Vice. So you're Fina, it's very nice to meet you. Why is she just called Vice's mother? Why doesn't she get a name? The pleasure is all mine. I hope I'm not intruding. Oh, don't be silly. It's been a long time since we've had guests. Well, I have to finish cooking dinner. Go outside and have some fun. I'll call you when it's ready. Hey, guys! Sorry to kept you waiting. I was just fixing my hair. Fixing it? Was it broken? Hey, the sunset outside is beautiful. Why don't we go outside to check it out? Well, we still have some time before dinner. Why not? Okay, great. Come on. We can get a great view from on top of Lookout Island. Oh, and it's evening outside. That is a... I don't care if it's PS1 era graphics. That's a pretty sunset if I've ever seen one. Anyway, let's head up to that Lookout Island we're talking about. Climb up what is essentially Jacob's ladder all the way up to heaven. Riveting gameplay, I know. What's that shiny thing? Huh. Nearly there. And here we are. Music in this game is beautiful. Well, I guess the graphics are a bit beautiful too, Fina. It's so beautiful. I love it up here. It's so peaceful. I come up here to relax and watch the sunsets. When I'm here, I often wonder what lies beyond the sky, beyond the sunset. Beyond the sky? Some say they're monsters. Others say there's a maelstrom that either blows ships away or pulls them in, and they're never seen again. And then there are others that say it's just impossible. I want to know what's out there. Besides, I don't like giving up on anything without giving it my best shot. Someday, I will be I will be the captain of my own ship and go beyond that sunset. I'll see what's out there. Wow, I bet you could go beyond the sunset. The sky would look even more beautiful. Aika, that's not how sunsets work.
Huh?
Hey! That was the same sound effect of laser fire in Star Wars. That was a moonstone. Moonstone? Landed on that island over there. I think it's that Shrine Island. Also, I like this detail. Look at the outline of Vice actually using his eye patch as sort of like a telescope to look at things far away. Thought that's really neat. It's been a long time since we've seen a moonstone fall. I don't understand. That was a moonstone? That's right. Fina, you've heard of moonstones before, right? They're pieces of rock that fall from the moons. They usually crash land on the islands. They're a really powerful source of energy, too. We use them for all sorts of things. They power our airships, and we can also forge weapons out of them. Oh yes, I know of moonstones. But it's my first time seeing a moonstone actually fall from the sky. Vice, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, we should try to recover the moonstone. Let's go first thing tomorrow. Vice, Aika, Fina. Dinner is ready. Come on down. Let's go, Fina. You're going to eat with us, right? You're so lucky. I love your mom's cooking. Fina, let's go eat while it's still hot. Yes, thank you for your gracious offer. Yeah, considering I don't think microwaves have been invented in this world yet, go eat it before it cools off. Ooh. And there's the little jingle that plays every time you use Yen in a JRPG. The next morning. Vice. Good morning. We're going to the Shrine Island today, right? I'll be right down. Give me a second. Man, Vice's room is bigger than my own room. I actually have a small bedroom. Oh. Studying about the stars, she should be happy that I'm not just sitting around and doing nothing, I suppose. I don't have a very big bedroom. Let's go talk to his mom. Vice, if you're going to Shrine Island, I want you to take this with you. I've included enough for both you and Aika. You receive 2 Sacris Crystal. If you ever need to take a break, don't be afraid to come back home and rest up. You shouldn't push yourself too hard. Yes, Mother. Thank you so much for everything you've done. First you rescued me, and then you let me stay in your home. I'm eternally grateful. I suppose you'll be leaving now to retrieve that moonstone that fell yesterday. Please do be careful. Good luck. Vice. Here, take this. It's your share of the loot from yesterday's raid. You received a purple moonstone. That moonstone has been processed already, so you should be able to use it on your weapons. Now you'll be able to change the color of your weapon to purple and give it the power of ice in battle. I love being purple. I see. Thanks, Dad. I'll use it carefully. One more thing. Oh, one more thing. When you win a fight, you will be awarded magic experience in the color of magic you have equipped on your weapon. When you accumulate a certain amount of magic experience, you'll learn a new spell. So if there is a spell that you want to learn, by changing the color of your weapon to match whatever type of magic you want to learn, you can learn it much faster. Easily change the color of your weapon by using the equip command or by pressing the Y button during battles. Make good use of it. Will do, Papa. Anyway, let's head outside. Talk to Aika. Good morning, Fina. Did you sleep well? Yes, thank you. Fina, we'll be heading to Shrine Island to get that moonstone in a few minutes. You can stay here to relax at my place if you want. That will be fine, thank you. Alright, Vice, let's get going. The boat is on the upper dock, and it's ready to go. Let me see how long I've been recording for. I think now's... because I don't want it to run too long. Now, here's the safe spot, these little anchor icons. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we will be heading out to Shrine Island to explore that. I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye.